Lecture 3, Module 3, DMAIC, Define Stage, Part 2. Working with teams. Well, we defined the problem, defined the needs, defined the process, and now we've been talking about defining the project, and now we'll talk specifically about working with teams. They say there is no I in team. Well, there is also no we there either. Team members don't always work well together, naturally. Much of our behavior on teams is driven by unconscious and instinctual behaviors. Often our behavior can be detrimental to the team. Typical problems on teams. Member problem behaviors. Feuding team members. The expert team members. Dominant team members. Reluctant team members. Conflict resolution. Conflict usually runs high during the storming stage of team evolution. The team leader or a team facilitator, if there is one, needs to step in to resolve the conflict and prevent the conflict from affecting other team members or delaying the project schedule, or both. Conflict resolution is a reactive process and sometimes indicates that little or no attempts were made to prevent the conflict in the first place. Feuding members. This begins when one member feels that their ideas have been attacked or insulted by another member. This can easily occur because one member is insensitive with their comments. Solutions. To prevent feuding, create a value statement for the team that all team members need to respect each other. Should a feud appear to be starting, the team leader must intervene immediately before it becomes a problem. The expert member is one who knows all the answers to every problem and tends to dismiss every other member's ideas and explanations. Again, create a value statement for the team that values all team members' ideas. Manage these types of people by actively asking other team members for their input and exploring all members' ideas. The dominant member is a person who tends to outtalk all the other team members and force only their ideas to be reluctantly accepted. Again, create a value statement for the team that all team members need to participate. State this is required to obtain fresh ideas to solving the problem. Actively limit the dominant person by engaging the other team members to contribute. The reluctant member is one who tends to be shy and gives up in the face of dominant members and then contributes very little. Again, the value statement for the team should require that all team members need to participate. Have all the team members write down their ideas. Pull their ideas out by specifically asking for their opinions. Encourage their continued participation by validating their input after they've shared it. Typical problems on teams. Team problem behaviors. Floundering. Opinions versus facts. Groupthink. Rushing to finish. Wanderlust. Floundering is when the team seems to move from one idea to another without any sense of direction. Solutions remind the team of what the mission is. Help steer the team back on track by reminding them of the positive outcomes the project will deliver. Opinions versus facts occur when members present information to the team as facts that are really their opinions or preferences, but not necessarily true. Challenge the member by requesting sources or supporting data for their statements. Don't accept anything said by any member simply at face value. That can be a source of wasted time and effort. Groupthink happens when team members try to minimize conflict on the team and reach consensus without evaluation of all ideas. Groupthink can be highly dangerous. Try breaking the team into small groups to come up with different solutions. Try playing devil's advocate and challenge the status quo thinking. The rush to finish is when the team selects a solution, often the preferred one, without collecting all the necessary data or exploring or considering all the possibilities first. Team leader must remind these members that every possibility needs to be explored to find the best solution, and that what we did last time is not a good criterion for selecting solutions. Wanderlust occurs when team members lose focus and wander off to other issues and problems that interest them more. Remind the team of the mission and the project charter. Steer the team back on track by reminding them of the importance of the project's goals and the timelines they agreed to. Most of the previously discussed team problems can be handled preventatively at the start of the project through the use of a vision statement, mission statement, and a value statement. which can include codes of conduct and meeting rules. A vision statement defines what the team wants to be. The vision statement is an eye to the future and should be something that will inspire someone to better things. The vision statement also provides a philosophical framework from which to make decisions on which team actions and direction are preferred. A vision statement should describe a future state, be clear to all who read it, be realistic and attainable, and express the values and culture of the company. Here's some example vision statements. Curves, to make it affordable and easy for women to be physically fit. HSB Bank, to be the world's local bank. Amazon, to be Earth's most customer-centric company, to build a place where people can come to find and discover anything they might want to buy online. And they've pretty much done that. Kraft Foods, helping people around the world eat and live better. Toyota, to become the most successful and respected lift truck company in the U.S. Walmart, worldwide leader in retail. They've done that. Microsoft, a personal computer in every home running Microsoft software. Well, haven't quite done that. And the Walt Disney Corporation, to make people happy. Now there's a nice vision. Vision statements for teams. The previous examples were from international companies and are really too sweeping and high level for a vision statement for a Six Sigma team. So a Six Sigma team vision would look much lower and include content concerning Six Sigma topics and the local culture, such as to be the first site in our company to reach the 5 Sigma level of quality in sterile manufacturing. Such a vision can be used to help direct the team to only choose those actions and behaviors that will help reach this end state. Although vision statements and mission statements are often confused, a mission statement should guide the actions of a team, spell out its overall goals, provide a sense of direction, and guide decision making. The mission statement should document what the specific goals of the team are, and basically list those goals that, if reached, will help achieve the vision of the vision statement. A mission statement can provide a set of reference points which the team can filter their ideas through to decide what to do and what not to do. Here's some examples of mission statements. McDonald's, to be the world's best quick service restaurant experience. Being the best means providing outstanding quality 1, service 2, cleanliness 3, and value 4, so that we make every customer and every restaurant smile 5. Google, to organize the world's information 1, and make it universally acceptable 2, and useful 3. The points followed by N can be seen as specific and individual goals, each of which can be achieved independently of the other, but the mission is not achieved without achieving all of them. Again, the previous examples from international companies are too broad for a mission statement for a Six Sigma team. So a Six Sigma team mission may focus on the specific goals of the Six Sigma program the Six Sigma team is part of, such as to reduce the number of defective units by 50%, reduce defective unit disposal costs by 75%, and increase rolled throughput yield to 90% in sterile manufacturing. So those are specific goals that can be focused on to achieve the vision that was originally stated before. Such a mission can be used to help direct the team to focus their efforts only on actions that will help reach these particular goals. Value statements. The value statement is a declaration of the beliefs that are shared and valued among the members of the organization or the team. The value statement can provide a set of principles which team members can calibrate their own actions and behaviors against. And if they see themselves drifting off, they can reorient themselves. Simple versions of value statements can really be found in codes of conduct and team meeting rules, that kind of thing. But these simply provide a list of specific rules to be followed under certain circumstances. When you're in a team, meeting, show up on time, don't play with your BlackBerry, things like that. So those are very, very specific rules. And these are not the kind of rules that would guide behavior that a real value statement would provide. Some typical values found in value statements are honesty, collaboration, working together for common good, win-win type situations, trust, respect, innovation, accountability, holding yourself responsible for the outcome of the team, and openness, being receptive to new ideas or criticism. Some example ones. Microsoft. As a company and as individuals, we value integrity, honesty, openness, personal excellence, constructive self-criticism, continual self-improvement, and mutual respect. Okay. Starbucks. Provide a great work environment and treat each other with respect and dignity. Embrace diversity as an essential component in the way we do business. The bold and italicized words reflect how the people in the company will behave while working together towards the goals of their mission statement, so that they may achieve their vision. Now, unlike the vision and mission statements, the previous examples are directly applicable to a value statement for a Six Sigma team. The values of a Six Sigma team may reflect the values of the company or be developed by the Six Sigma team itself. For example, our team will collaborate in an open and honest environment where all ideas are welcome. Creativity and innovation will be encouraged. We will treat each other with respect and hold ourselves accountable to the team. Clearly, if teams work deploying such values, they should be highly successful, and all their energy will be spent on positive activities. However, team members, being human, need to be reminded of these values frequently, so posting them in a visible place or reviewing them before meetings is a good and important practice. Recognition. There's a saying often quoted that there is no greater satisfaction than a job well done. However, the vast majority of people are not really satisfied without some form of recognition, especially when working in the company of other people. Recognition is a basic human need. Recognition is not a method to manipulate employees. Recognition is not a form of compensation. Those last 2 points often get misunderstood by management. Recognition should not be seen as based on luck or relationships. Recognition programs should not create winners and losers amongst the teams. And recognition programs should involve employee input. They should have a say in how and when they get recognized. Recognition is an important element in the success of Six Sigma programs and for that matter, any program. Some non-traditional team building techniques. This began with some fish being thrown in the air and caught by fellow workers, laughter of employees, and basic good cheer, and bottom line is the success satisfaction of the customers that were experiencing this. Now, who would think that such an ordinary thing as a fish market on a busy day could inspire an entire philosophy? Well, the FISH philosophy is a workplace management system created by John Christensen. The system was first published as a film and with a spin-off series of books. The central concepts of the system were inspired by the observed work culture at Seattle's Pike Place Fish Market. And there's a nice little video on YouTube you can watch. It's actually very inspiring. Almost make you want to go work in a fish market. Now finally, change in the pharmaceutical industry. The challenge of change. The change process is very seldom easy at all. It is almost never rational. Always significant resistance can be anticipated whenever a new approach must displace established practices or beliefs. All organizations contain elements of superstitious learning. For most people, unlearning old beliefs and relinquishing established methods requires emotional impact. Change occurs at 3 levels: rational, new knowledge; physical, new physical structures, new building, including information, maybe financial, pay, and promotion systems, as well as the organizational structure you may be in; and finally emotional, new value systems and the creation of emotional impact. Leaders and change agents must address all 3. In particular, having the achievement of Six Sigma levels of performance as a non-optional and organization-wide objective is really vital to making the real change within the pharmaceutical industry or any industry for that matter.